Hello SEO testers, welcome to the product updates of Q1 of 2023. We have a lot of ground to cover, including some ChatGPT integrations with SEO testing. Let's go! The first update of 2023 was an improvement to the compare period reports. Now the date range options are closer to what you are used to see on Google Search Console, like last 28 days or last 3 months. And there are also year-over-year comparisons if you like to use those. Next comes an improvement to SEO tests. Now when you create a new time-based test, SEO testing defaults to a timeline view. This improvement allows you to see the results in a continuous graph. If you prefer the older overlay graph, don't worry, that is still available. On another update, we added the improved date pickers to the all queries and all pages reports, making it easier and faster for you to filter the data on SEO testing. Still in January, we released the new Content Decay report. This report will look at the historical performance of pages on your site and show which ones have suffered a decline in clicks from Google. The report highlights the peak month for each page in green, and the last column shows how many clicks the page has lost since its peak. This should help you know which pages to update and prioritize to regain that traffic from Google. At the end of January, we started overhauling the top query per page report. Buckle up because there is a lot of updates here. One of the first changes was the ability to delete old reports. Next, we added the option to filter URLs. Previously, the report grabbed the top 1000 URLs for the site, but now you can filter specific pages or sections of the site, like the blog folder. This is good because in the past the report could miss pages you wanted to know the data, but they were not in the top 1000 pages. The filtering options here are the usual ones you see on Google Search Console. For example, contains, not contains, and rejects filtering. Or if you prefer, you can paste a list of URLs to get a report for only those specific pages. In the optional settings, you can also decide if you want to ignore diacritics or not. This will prove useful for other languages where it is important to differentiate these kind of keywords. Now, inside the top query per page report, you will also see how different it looks. Some changes include sorting columns, and the biggest one is rechecking page elements without requesting a new report. This means that as you update the page title, meta description and headings to include the top query, you can press the icon and SEO testing will check the information and turn green when it detects the query was added. So you can treat this as a checklist to track progress as you work on those pages and add the queries. Another thing you may have noticed in this report is the little icon near the query. This was the first integration of ChatGPT we added to SEO testing. Now, as you go through the report and notice an interesting query missing on the page elements, you can press the ChatGPT icon to quickly get suggestions for new titles and meta descriptions. This should help you save some time or give you more ideas. In February, we added the ability to add annotations to content groups. This way you can add notes and reminders about something relevant to a single content group. Please remember that these annotations will only show up in the graph for the content group you selected, and it won't be displayed on the dashboard or any other graphs around SEO testing. The second ChatGPT integration was introduced in the All Queries report. You can start by selecting a query you are interested in and press the icon. Here, ChatGPT will give you new content ideas and subtopics related to this query. And the content ideas showing in the left panel can be ideas for this specific keyword, or they could be used to create a standalone article to be part of a topic cluster. If you see something you like in this list, please copy the text and save it elsewhere, because this list of ideas is different every time you request it. And those are all the updates for SEO testing on the first quarter of 2023. These updates are live and available to all customers. If you want to try SEO testing or have used it in the past and want to give it another go, use the link in the description for a 14-day trial. Thanks for watching.